Revealing my knockout bracket predictions. Beginning with the round of 16, it's Denmark made it to the semifinal, but we can see a team replace Denmark in the semifinal. So Germany are going to go through. Now Switzerland and Italia. This match is going to be over at the Olympia Stadion, the same place of Italia's World Cup victory. Switzerland are a tough team. When I look at this, it's just Italia that they won their first Euro 53 years later. It's like, what if Italia have 5 goals and 3 allowed? Just I will go Italia to beat Switzerland. Now Spain and Georgia. Uh, Spain will find a way to beat Georgia. They beat Portugal, whatever. They didn't have anything to play for. The luckiest team in the tournament, England. They avoid all these teams that we spoke about. England defeats Slovakia. Portugal defeats Slovenia. Now France and Belgium, a rematch of the 2018 World Cup semifinal. Just UEFA likes France and Portugal. And Austria are going to be a dark horse team. They're going to be Turkey. This Romania, Netherlands could potentially be an upset. Even though Romania have done well by winning the group, I'll go Netherlands to make it to the quarterfinal. Now here in the quarterfinals, Spain and Germany. Germany, they lost the Euro final to Spain. They'll be looking to get back at Spain. But I want you to remember the all-time Euro table. Germany, if they make it to the final, and I did have Germany making the final before the tournament. Germany, they're going to get their 30th win against Denmark. Denmark is Gamache at 30. Then I like them to play their 60th Euro match at Berlin because it's Berlin that's Gamache of 60. Now, the Netherlands, their nickname is the Oranje, the Orange. Orange is Camacho 60 and 33. So that's what I like about the Netherlands advancing to the next round. So I think Netherlands, they will advance. They'll defeat Romania. Just making sense of some of the numbers. Now, the quarterfinals, Germany beat Spain, okay. Now, the Netherlands and Austria, I like Austria to make it. Austria have a German manager. His name is Ralf Rangnick. He is a German manager. I do like this German manager to make it to the semifinals at his home country. That's the script. Austria playing great football. It's Ralf Rangnick, I think, that's going to have a chance to make it to the final at Berlin. He will have the opportunity to do so. This is a revenge game. Italia defeated England in the 2012 quarterfinals of the Euros and penalties in the 2021 final. This is a match here that England is just going to win. Both teams have looked sluggish, but I think outside of 15 minutes against Albania and a minute against Croatia, just England haven't conceded any goals at all except for a wonder strike. I'll go England to go through to the next round. I think Italia would enter the England match with 23 wins, and they'll all say, "Oh, it's coming home." Well, Home is Gamache 23, and so I think Italia enter against England with 23 wins. Portugal and France. What I do like is Portugal. Well, they haven't counted the game today, so Portugal entered 42 matches, but I do like a 45th match for Portugal. If they make it to the semifinals, it's Cristiano. That's Gamache 45. Will Mbappe beat his idol Ronaldo? Well, I just Portugal in Spain or Portugal and Germany. It's funny because there's been a lot of own goals so far in this competition, and when you look at Portugal Germany in the group stage of 2021, this match ended 4-2 with two own goals in that match. And then there's a lot of own goals scored in this tournament, so I think that's a good omen for Portugal against Germany and France to go out of the tournament. England get a favorable draw against Austria. England find a way to soak the pressure. Uh, England find a way to make it to the final, and it all ends for Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to be 45 Euro matches for Portugal. They're going to lose at 45 Euro matches. Germany are going to beat Portugal. Portugal have lost already today. It's going to be a 12th Euro loss with a 12 by path Cristiano Ronaldo, born, yes, it's February the 5th of his birthday. 1985 is 23, and then 23 is 5. So Ronaldo's a 12-3 light path, and they haven't counted the game against Georgia, but Portugal's 11th loss, that's going to improve the 12 losses in the Euros with Ronaldo, the 12 bike path. So England and Germany to make it to the final. Germany going to go for a 33rd win at Berlin because Berlin's Gamache 33. England, we don't know yet how it's going to be as far as the wins goes. But if this is all connected to the Queen, just like we speak about all the deaths in Italy due to COVID in Italia when the Euro, the Paris bombings happened in 2015, then France win the next World Cup, Argentina wins after the death of Maradona. Let's say one of these matches goes to extra time and England win in regulation in the three other matches. It would give them 73 points all time in the Euro competition. Let's say if they enter the final with 70 points. Well, the Queen was Queen for 70 years from 1953, just over 70 years was what the media said. And so I think one of these matches is going to go to extra time for England in the Euro. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it ends up being the final of the Euro. But overall, this is what I see the bracket. Lucky England win the Euro, and Germany falls short. The home curse continues. Portugal lost at home 2004. England at Wembley 2021. France lost at St. Denis in 2016. Germany to fall to 3 and 4 in the Euro final right after Harry Kane wins. It's Harry, that's Camacho 34. If they do beat Ronaldo, Germany, they're to fall to 3 and 4 in the final. Right after they face them. So Ralf Rangnick was manager of Man United. He did manage at England a little bit, so he's got a little bit of a background there. Just as an interim coach, he won 11 matches with Man United, and if England do win the Euro, it'd be their the 11th different country to win the Euro. So Rangnick, Austria, a 29th match. He managed Leipzig, and he will or I should say Red Bull is Gamache 29. Red Bull Leipzig. You will fail to get to the 30th match in the final if the event that he does face off against England. So England get their 66 points before facing off against the title holders. Title Gamache 66. We're talking about Italia. Now, if Italia enter the England match with 88 points, that's the Elizabeth number. Queen Elizabeth, Elizabeth Camacho 88. So it's very funny how that just lines up so well. And if England do get their 18th win, the Euros against Italia, Italia are the winners of the 18th World Cup in 2006, which they're going to try to make it back to the Olympia Stadion. Portugal, I like their 23rd win against Les Bleus of France. England begin against Slovakia. Anything with Slovakia? Well, it is an easy opponent, though. I will say that. What about Gareth Southgate's record as manager? If they do win one of these matches in regulation, or I should say extra time, he could end the Euros with 62 wins as England manager. Last final at the City of London, and this is all going to be a tribute to the Queen. It is Queen that is Gamache 62. So one of these matches is going to end in extra time for England. 98 matches for Gareth Southgate entering the knockouts. Champions Gamache 98. Harry Kane would be his 98th match for England in the final. That is the setup. France, Portugal, Germany, Spain. Netherlands, Austria is going to be a great game, obviously. Uh, England and Italy. I think it's going to be a bunch of elite matchups for the quarterfinal. Canada loses semifinal and then the final. Gareth Southgate's knockout record would be 8-3 after beating Italia. Football's coming home, blah blah. Football, Camacho 83. Coach Gareth Southgate is Camacho the 88 points for Italia if they do defeat the Swiss in regulation. Now, Pinado in Portugal. One wonder what France's record is ever since they last won a Euro. 0-2. It's 3-4. Maybe the France's record since they last won a Euro in the knockout They're right now 3-4. They'll be 4-4 after beating Belgium. They'll be 4-5 after they lose against Portugal. So we see how 45 is connected with Portugal, playing their 45th Euro match. France 4-5 in the knockouts since they last won the Euro. So Portugal are gonna go through in that match. Remember Cristiano Gamacho 45. Denmark. Let's take a look. I mean, their last Euro title against Germany. Now they're up against the hosts. It's funny how that works. So Denmark, what if Denmark lose to the last, to finalists their last two times? That could be interesting. They could fall at 2-3 against Germany. Then England are looking to take it home. Switzerland, if they do beat Italia, they'd be 2-2 in knockouts. But we could look at 1-3 potentially. 13's the lucky number for Italia. That's the thing that stands out with Switzerland's knockout record. The Netherlands, it's been a while since they've won a knockout tie, so I think they'll do so against Romania. Last time they've won a knockout tie was against Sweden. So I think a streak is going to end 20 years later for the Netherlands. Since the last Euro title, 2-4 like Russia's Gamacho 24. 2-5 Czech Republic. It won't be 2-6 like Austria. The winner takes on Austria. I'll go with Netherlands to defeat Romania. And I haven't included all the other, Minos, underdogs, but basically that's what's going to go down. Pinato's record in the Euro. Basically, Pinato is he's 7-4. 7-4 in the knockouts of the Euro. He should face off against France 47. It's not 74. Basically, he'll be 8-4. Portugal defeats Slovenia, right? I think I was entering the wrong team. Pinato. 8-4. Then he's gonna be 9-4, beating France, and he'll fall to 9-5 when he loses the semifinals because he'll be coming off a match against Les Blues. His knockout record should be 9-5 to cap it for the greatest player in the national team's history of Portugal. That is what stands out for me. And what about England's record all time? They're 4-6. It can be 5-6. 5-7's Camacho of England. It is. Could be a 6-6, 7-6, and 8-6, like Jeff Hurst, the last player to win a trophy for the English team. Sir Geoffrey Hurst. It's Hurst that had the hat trick in the final, and if England win the Euro, their knockout record would be 8-6. This could be a connection to the last Argentina-England matchup. It's gonna be a connection to Maradona's match against England in 1986 because ultimately, I believe England are gonna face off against Argentina in the finalissima. It's pretty much between England and against Germany. But anyway, this is the entire knockout bracket prediction, and list all your predictions down below too.